Good morning there, YouTube. Welcome to On the Road again with G Butt. I know it's been a minute. I am in Garysburg, North Carolina. I'm about 4 miles from Virginia there. Heading north back to DC. Kind of like on the same run, so it's not really much to show any difference on until this project is over. So it's not, I can talk to you all, but as far as showing you, I mean, basically the same thing. I'm going up with a floor beam, and I'm coming back down. Pedestrian on the right.
Take it.
And sorry about that. I'm on my overside. I got a guy on the right hand side here. Anyway,
you wouldn't have to do that if you tighten that goddamn belt up.
Yeah. Hey, it's still on the phone, but I'm almost done.
Sorry, man.
No, you good, you didn't know. But, actually, not on the phone, I'm recording. But anyway, it's the same stuff. So, either I'll be getting pods going back, or I'll be getting installation going back. And, then I go home for the weekend. I go back and load on Friday, go home for the weekend or a day, really it's only one for a day, and then I head out on that Sunday. So it's kind of the same routine. But I can't talk to you all about certain things on the way down, on the way up, because I do have the oversize. It's hard for me to talk because I got them on the radio and it's so loud. It's right beside you all, so it's right in your ear, and I gotta hear them, and I gotta be able to concentrate on what's going on left and right. And forward and back, But anyway, I just wanted to come to you all. I'll let you real quick. We'll get unloaded today, and then we'll be heading over to Talmadge, so I will be able to talk at that point. Talmadge, Ohio. Yep, right here about to cross Virginia at the moment. Talmadge, Ohio, right outside of Canton. So as soon as we get done here, we're going to shoot straight across there. Cross over to Pennsylvania, get some fuel. I may not get fuel there. I may get fuel when I get close to Talmadge. Or maybe even get it tomorrow morning, depending on where I am on fuel. But anyway, now we gotta get a shower. But anyway, I just wanted to holler at you guys. I talked to you all then. I talked to you all on the other side once we get unloaded. I don't want him to interrupt me because I need to talk to him and communicate with my escort. Anyway, we'll get back with you. Well, good people, we are in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and we're stuck behind another all lanes blocked accident. Right now, we are 15 minutes behind schedule, and yeah, second week in a row, second Monday in a row, we have been stuck behind a nasty accident. Do not know as of right now if it's a fatality or not. I do know they got the lanes shut down to get a big truck off the road. All lanes shut down. It's at mile marker 141, and we are at mile marker 133, about 8 miles up, and it's jam-packed right now. I'm running 3 miles an hour, if that. Anyway, just wanted to come to you, give you a heads up, and get back to this oversize. We'll holler back at you. Well, this is the culprit right here. I don't know what's going on. Let's hope ain't no doggone ooh, Jesus. Front end gone on that one. Be careful out here. All this doggone rain. You must have went over the side. Don't make any sense.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, y'all be safe out here, man. Slow down in this rain. Slow down. Truckers, cars, slow down. Later. Well, good people, we are done with that job. We're heading southbound on 395, coming away from the way we came in. Normally I'm heading either north or northwest out of this place, but we're going back across this bridge here, Memorial Bridge, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we're heading. Things have changed.
Crossing border.
Hold on.
Entering Virginia.
Yeah, we're in Virginia now. Sorry about that. Things have changed. I was going to Canton, Ohio to pick up. But now I'm going, I got a recovery mission to do down in Stone Mountain, Georgia. So that's 630 miles from where I was. So I'm around about 360 miles a day. I get it somewhere in North Carolina on 85. I'll make sure I'm on the right way here. Yeah, on 85. And shut it down and head to West Way in the morning. I got a pickup time of 11 o'clock tomorrow, so it's 2 o'clock right now. And 6 plus 2 is 8. Yeah, put me right at the time frame for the end of the day. Get a 10-hour break in, then we'll run in another 4 hours in. We should be good to go though. Anyway, like I said, we'll make it happen. Once I get out of this Fredericksburg, Virginia area, I'll get back with you all. What's going on, good people? We are going through I guess it's the going around or through Fort Lee, Virginia here. Never been over here. Fort Lee. But anyway, getting over here, we're gonna get on 85 South. Had to cut through another bad accident. On 95 South over to 85. So I made a little bit of a detour and went down 295 on the east side of Richmond. Got off of exit 9B and across 36 right through Fort Lee. But on the other way anyway. But get through here, 85 South and keep it moving and grooving. I try to make up a lot of time here. 280, 500 minus 2 is 300, minus 80 is 220. 220, yeah, about 4. Okay, yeah, we should be good with that. So I can get back on the road here and make up some time. Anyway, I hope you all day is going good. Pretty weird day. Well, I just realized something. I want to say happy birthday to my mother-in-law, Miss Jackson. Happy birthday to you. I know your age is a secret, but anyway, thank you for being who you are and what you are. Thank you for being a great mother-in-law. I've already called you and told you happy birthday. I hope your day is great. I hope your day is as great as you are. Anyway, we're gonna keep it moving up this road. I want to make sure I got that in. Also, happy belated birthday to my cousin-in-law, Derek Bell, as well. I want to forget him. And oh, good gracious, these roads are horrible. Everywhere I go, they're horrible roads. All this money we put into this infrastructure will go to the infrastructure. All this ad valorem tax and fuel tax. Come on. Anyway, people, I'm gonna get back with you. See you later. All right, good people. We finally back on the big road here on 85 South. We're in Petersburg, Virginia right now. Not St. Petersburg, but Petersburg, Virginia. Petersburg City. heading southwest towards Durham, North Carolina, over towards Stone Mountain, Georgia. Anyway, man, these maps crazy. But anyway, so I talked to you all about my weekend there. I don't know if I told you all, but my son, when I took my grill home a couple of weeks ago, I have a detached garage, or a garage that's away from my apartment, and it's a remote control like anything else or whatever. Well, we have a central location that we put the remote control back into, which is a cabinet in the kitchen. Well, my son, he didn't put it back there, he put it on the countertop. Well, in between that day, which is a Wednesday of 2 weeks ago, I think, yeah, it's Wednesday of 2 weeks ago, and earlier last week we realized it was lost. We think it fell over into the trash can. But, you know, I wasn't thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about what my son was listening. Now I realize he hadn't called me yet. It's 4:30. He probably get ready to call me now that I'm thinking about it. But, anyway, so we had to give it the apartment complex, and it's a $100 fee to replace the remote. Well, in order for me to get in there, or anybody get in there, there's a lock on it as well. Not a keypad lock, but an actual physical lock. Well, they lost the key to that. So Friday on my way home, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, I realized all my big tools, or bigger tools, my half-inch stuff, is in the garage. My jack, I wasn't thinking about any of that. I was just excited I'm going home to put these airbags on. And as you can tell, I didn't put the airbags on because I wanted to start on it Friday evening when I got home, and I couldn't, or early Saturday morning. Well, the on-call guy, which was the head maintenance guy for the apartment complex, he didn't get in until 1 o'clock. And I was getting back on the road at 6 o'clock that evening anyway, to head back up, because I had to leave out Sunday morning. And that was the main reason I went back home, was to put those on. And you know, I'm gonna wait on the mirrors to put them on because I gotta get a door panel and some other little small and some speakers. I want to make sure all that goes in at one time instead of tearing it down 3 or 4 times. So that's how you tear up stuff, the little clips and all that kind of stuff. So I just gotta wait. I gotta wait. You know, and that was basically, you know, about 24 hours I was at home. I think I was home for 24 hours. And I left back out that afternoon or whatever, head back up to North Florida. Because I didn't want to have to drive get up at 4 in the morning, drive 3 hours, get there, drive another 8 hours to Big Boys in North Carolina. So, my bad, my alarm to call the office went off. You know, I didn't want to drive back up to Big Boys. Or have, you know, it's an 8-hour drive from North Florida to Kenneland, North Carolina, right at 500 miles. So the last thing I want to do is just, you know, it's just been a long ride. A long, long ride. I didn't want no parts of it. But other than that, yeah, we ran into another accident today, going up there to get unloaded. You know, I'm about done with y'all over here in Virginia and Maryland. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now, I know they can say that about Atlanta, Miami, you know, Orlando, Dallas, all these big cities. But I guess because I'm working there right now, yeah, y'all can have Maryland, Virginia, and all that, DC. Y'all can have it. I'm good without it. I am absolutely good without it. Don't need it all for me to be there at all. Alright, we got about, 61 miles. I don't know if that's 61 miles over to South Carolina. Probably so. But other than that, that's all we got going on today. Heading down that way. I'm on a little bit of a time crunch to get there. Get there as fast as we can and get this thing off. Well, not off, I'm sorry, get it loaded. Head back over here to Wilmington, North Carolina. So, alright, good people, we will holler at you later. I will get with you when I can. Later. Alright, yeah, YouTube, it's still Monday, the 19th of April. I am in Lexington, North Carolina, 85 South still. I want to give y'all a little bit of that sunset. Make it down through here. I got about another 52 minutes of drive time left for the day. Right now we're running about 620 miles, 630 miles for the day. We're going to use every bit of our clock because we got to. I was going to stop by and see my buddy Dimitri, my Army buddy, but time just did not permit that. I had an accident up there in Wilmington, up in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Set me back. So Dimitri, if you see this, my man, I was going to surprise you. I didn't call because I wasn't sure. And I'm glad I didn't because I didn't want you to try to come meet me and I didn't have any time to, sit down and talk and have dinner with you or something. We'll get up. We'll definitely get up. We're making our way down the road there. It's been a long day, just a little anxious because I've been trying to, once I found out I had this load, I knew the time frame because it's a recovery load. I've been trying to make my time work, and time is the one thing you really can't move time. You can start early or end late. Other than that, time is time. You can go faster with your fuel or go slower with your fuel and your mileage. Oh Lord, look at y'all. What are y'all doing up here? But 24 hours to 24 hours. That's all I can say about that. But I'm gonna listen to the stuff today or whatever going on the road. Some of these content people or whatever. I don't know what to consider myself. If anything, I just like to talk. Didn't think I was a big talker, but I guess I am. Only while I'm going up and down this road. I don't talk about trucking that much in the sense of the how-tos, the do-nots of trucking. And maybe I should. That's one of the things I'm trying to find my lane. Main thing I want to just motivate people to be good people. If you want to be a truck driver, be a truck driver. If you want to make it, now one thing I do agree with a lot of these people, over the road especially. Local is one thing, you can treat it like a job. Regional and over the road, it's a little bit different. Regional, I guess to an extent you can treat it like a job. And when I say job, 9 to 5, go home, or Monday through Friday, and then go home on the weekend, you can treat it like that. But over the road, it's truly a lifestyle change. Or it's a lifestyle. And if you don't conform to it, it's either gonna make you or break you. And I dabbled and dabbled. I was local for a long time. When I was in the military, it is what it is. But when I got back and got out or whatever, I was local for a good while. But once I started doing heavy haul again and going over the road, it's a lifestyle. You got to change your mindset on how you deal with people. You got to change your mindset about yourself and your family. You got to change your mindset on how you do your hygiene. You got to change your mindset, how you deal with bills. You know, how you just customer service. How you let people deal with you. You got to deal with your eating habits. Eating habits out here is probably one of the biggest lifestyle changes that you have to be concerned with out here, because this job will put you in the grave, or at least put you out of, it can't get you out of work like it did me. And I'm not the healthiest, no, but I ain't the worst either, because I see some guys, I'm like, how did you get in this truck? How did you get out? How are you bathing? What does your truck smell like? And it's whew, I can honestly say it's disheartening when I see some of you guys, and I'm talking about black guys, white guys, Hispanic guys, Asian. I mean, we got all kind of drivers. It's a lot of different drivers out here, female drivers. They get kind of out of whack and let themselves go. Even the male drivers get out of whack and let themselves. I mean, the health part to this job is the biggest part of the lifestyle change that you will have to either get come to grips with, or you're gonna succumb to it. One or the other's gonna happen. I think I told you all before. I don't want to say it's a fear of mine. One of my biggest concerns. And that's why I do try to work out while I'm out here and eat better and eat as best I can. But especially keeping myself active. And that's why I do flatbed and heavy haul. I don't want to be found dead in one of these truck stops and the flies flying around me and they got to pop open my door. That right there, to me, I wouldn't want that for nobody. I hear about it more and more and more. And I'm sure it happened back in the good old days. When the guys smoking cigarettes, cigars, or whatever, drinking alcohol every day, then next thing you know, they in the truck laid out. But if y'all want to get into trucking, want to ask me questions about it, I've told you all how I did it. For me, it's just something I became good at. It also turned into something that I love. And I'm not saying I do it for free, but I like driving. I like driving big trucks. I like hauling big stuff around. I like all my flashing lights. Sorry about that. Just couldn't get up. But anyway, it's a life for me. At this point in life, I like what I do. My kids are grown. The wife and I, we 20 plus years in. That's not to say nothing could happen or would happen or should happen. I'm just at a point where this is something I want to try to do. Whether I stay a company driver or go to a company like Landstar and try to own my own truck, I have that opportunity. I'm only 49, almost 50. So, it's just one of those things that, I may try to do. But my main thing I would like to do is just try to just keep people motivated, be good people. Because at the core of all of it, we're human beings. Whether you believe or not, don't make me a bit of difference. You just be a good human being. So I'm not gonna fight with you about not. Please don't fight with me because I do. It's just one of those things or whatever I prefer not to deal with, because that's just my personal preference. But at the core of all of it, let's just be good people to one another and get this thing on track. Because out here, people say, well, let's get it back on track, or these different slogans that are out there. All I'm gonna say is, when was it ever? When was it ever? That's all I can say. But anyway, I'm gonna get with you all when I get to the truck stop. You know, so y'all can see my pretty little face. And we'll call it a night. Get on down to Stone Mountain in the morning. Well, evening there, good people. Turn this thing down. Turn that off or whatever. Whew. I done heard enough freaking noise for the day. Anyway, if y'all, I mean, you probably can't tell. I'm gonna turn you around right quick. Hold on. I'll show y'all this is where I'm parked at right now. I am at a truck stop. I'm at a truck stop here. It's a Pilot right here, exit 71, I think, 85 South. But that's right outside my window there. I might move down some where I can get a little, so I can get out. I'm gonna get y'all turned back around right quick. Hold on. Folks coming out the woods over here. G-Putt might be moving. I don't know about this one, people. G-Putt might be moving, dog. Anyway, I just wanted to get with you all right quick. Get back on these videos. I'm heading, like I said, told y'all earlier, I'm heading to Stone Mountain to pick up a 70,000 pound tank. Let me look at the specifics on this girl. It's a 10,000 gallon tank, 28 feet long, 8 feet 10 wide, 8 feet 10 inches wide by 8 feet 10 inches tall. So almost 9 feet tall. So that's gonna put me about 1310. It's probably gonna squat me some, so probably about 13.8 somewhere in there. High. And but that girl weighs 70,000 pounds, so she'll be a little different, something different to look at. After I just said, I've been doing the same thing over and over again. But anyway, we're gonna take that over to Wilmington, South Carolina. Let's see here, which is about, let me see how many loaded miles. Is it gonna tell me? 414 loaded miles, so it's gonna put me at a gross weight of about 120,000. Relatively light. But I'm gonna burn up 4 hours tomorrow, and if I get out of there a decent hour, if I can get loaded in 2 hours, which would be about 12 o'clock, that'll give me about 7 hours to run. So we're looking right at, I might be able to get it tomorrow. If not, you know, early Wednesday morning. So we'll see how it goes with that. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get in here and get me a shower. They didn't have one where you could do it automatically on the thing, so the showers may not be working. That's one thing that's going on with COVID right now. A lot of these showers, they're not, I guess either they don't have the personnel to clean them, or, y'all see my mess back there. I got to get it. Ain't really a mess. I guess it's just the plastic. It look like a mess in the camera. But anyway, but it is made up. Yeah, the bed, it is made up. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. But it's been a good day. Let's see how many miles we did today.
You have 0 hours and 3 minutes of remaining drive time.
Let's see here, graph. All right, we did 10 hours and 19 minutes of driving. 634 miles. So we average about 62 miles an hour. Not bad at all. And that was going from Kenly, North Carolina to Washington, D.C., down here to Salisbury, B-U-R-Y, North Carolina. So we did some pretty good pretty good. We keep averaging between 550 and 650. Those are good days. Those are good days. Trying to see how much on duty time we had. We had 2 hours of on duty time, but an hour or so of that was in that traffic, cause we just didn't move. Just did not move. So we'll see how it goes. How tomorrow goes or whatever. I'll be getting up and leaving out of here. We'll cut the truck on at 6, cut our clock on at 6, whatever, and hit the road 6:15. I've already gotten fuel, and that's what I'm gonna start doing as well. Just showing you all some of the nuances of trucking, fueling. If I can, I gotta get the headset though, because I'm not gonna walk around with a camera in one hand and a squeegee in the other, or the nozzle in one. I got to go ahead and do that. I keep saying I'm gonna do it or whatever. My son and I were supposed to go this weekend, but I just didn't have enough time. Just didn't have enough time to look for it, and I'm not gonna order anything brand new just yet. I want to be able to see what I like and what works for me with this YouTube thing. Other than that, good people, I think I may slide down some. I'm gonna try to figure it out here, because right now I'm getting out in the bushes. Anyway, you all be good. Take care of yourself. This looks like it's gonna be a long video. I'm gonna try to cut it as much as I can. Keep it under 25 minutes, somewhere in there. But y'all be good to one another. Take care of each other. Speak to somebody, fist bump somebody, smile at them. It might be the best thing they see, hear, or do all day. Just be good people. Be the light at the end of the tunnel. Be that light in somebody's life. Other than that, y'all be good. G-Put out.